This week we are wrapping up our final monthly video on knee pain. I'm Dr. Sarah Sewell from Resilience RX, and this week we're going to break down the videos we did over the past 3 weeks. We went through 3 different tests to determine if knee mobility, knee stability, and knee strength are contributing to knee pain. So because memory is hard sometimes, we're going to go through each of those tests very briefly so you don't have to scroll back and look for them, and how to determine if that is contributing to your knee pain. And then we're going to talk about what you'll want to do with the results of those tests. So to start, the first test was looking at knee mobility. For that, you're going to go on the ground. You're going to bend your knees and sit back on your heels. If you can sit back on your heels and you have discomfort in your knees doing this, then knee mobility could be contributing to your knee pain. From here, we looked at knee stability, and these are very, very brief overviews of all the tests. So if one is positive for you, or you have pain with one, or one is difficult, go back and watch that video, and that'll give you a little bit more, sometimes some clues or helpful hints on how fixing that could be helpful. So to knee stability, you're going to stand on the ledge of something. You're going to put both hands on your hips, and you're going to slowly squat down on one leg and back up. The goal here is we want that knee to move nice and still the entire way. It should not wobble or kind of go like this or even like that on the way down. It should go up and down nice and straight. From here, we looked at knee strength. So that was sitting on a box or a kitchen chair, depending on your strength or fitness level, pushing through one foot, standing up and back down. If balance is an issue for you, you can put the other foot on the ground to kind of off-weight some of that strength. So those are the 3 tests for knee mobility, knee stability, and knee strength. If one of those tests is positive, what you want to do is you want to work on that deficit. Limitation is another word for it. And the best way usually to work on something that you're not as good at is to do more of it, right? So each of those tests are really good ways to improve that deficit. In doing this, you want to respect discomfort levels. So mild discomfort's okay, but much more than that's not. So aggressively pushing to bending those knees is fine as long as it doesn't hurt during, immediately after, and a full 24 hours after. With knees, they are finicky and they can take quite a while to come around. So typically when I see someone with knee pain, if it's appropriate and it is fixable just by strengthening or mobility work, I'll give them some exercises, and then I'll give them a couple weeks to work on those exercises before they come back. So my suggestion is if you start working on one of these impairments, give it a good 4 weeks before you're like, meh, it's not doing anything. And 4 weeks of actually regularly doing the work, not 4 weeks of sporadically here and there. If you want change, you have to put the effort in. Kind of with anything good in life, it doesn't come free. So if you've done that for 4 weeks and you're like, it's not getting better, I don't know what's going on, it's just I can't do what I want to do, that's the time where you reach out and we chat about how to get you back to doing what you want to do without that knee discomfort. Hope you all have a good night.